The WBC are an absolute joke, honestly. They're the worst out of the four. They are the worst out of the four. 1 minute, Alexander Usyk versus Rico Verhoeven is for the WBC world title, which is an absolute joke in itself. Absolute joke that they'd ever think about making this fight for that belt. Joke, because it's a joke fight, it's a gimmick fight, should never be happening. Caballero should be getting the opportunity. An actual boxer should be getting an opportunity at the title, because this is how it works. And even though Alexander Usyk can fight who he wants, we mean boxer, not kickboxer. The next minute, though, the fight for the WBC title is off. It's not for the title, which is right. Apparently, it was just a WBC special event. So the fight was not going to be for the title. But guess what's happened now? It's back on. Alexander Usyk versus Rico Verhoeven for the WBC heavyweight world title. It's back on again. It's for the belt. What a joke. Make your bloody mind up. What is it going to be? Second of all, I don't get how there can be so much confusion with this. And why is it for the belt? I mean, I would have thought someone would have said, you would have thought, Turkey would have saw the backlash or something and said to the WBC, we don't really want this being for the belt. There's a lot of backlash around this fight in itself, It's probably best that it's not for the title, but no, clearly not. Nothing's happened. And for some reason, it's back on the table. WBC are back. And yeah, there we go. They're an absolute joke. Mauricio Suleiman once again strikes again. Who is surprised? Not me. It's shocking how they promote these fights. Shocking that they... oh my God. What's the word? It's honestly shocking that they sanction these fights. They were sanctioning Fury and Ngannou. They're now sanctioning this. They've done many other shit in the past that we know of. Honestly, I think it's an absolute joke of an organization, an absolute shambles of an organization. I don't get what the points in all of the scuffles were with, it's for the title. No, it's not for the title. No, it's, Turki Al-Sheikh, I don't know if he has anything to do with this whatsoever, but they must have saw the backlash. But it's now, I don't get, just keep it that way. Keep it not for the belt. Take accountability. Look at what the IBF have done. Look at what the WBA have done. They're not getting involved in any of this nonsense. Why the WBC continuing to do this? Well, because of the money, yes. But, there's no reason they need to put the belt on the line. There's no reason they need to put the title on the line. Yeah, WBC special event. Okay, I can barely live with that. But, I can't really live with the WBC title being on the line in this fight where Alexander Usyk is fighting a kickboxer. Why is this being sanctioned? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But yeah, it was all coming through. The title's unlikely to be on the line, and now it's bloody back. How are you reversing this? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. They must have saw the backlash. I don't know. Are they trying to wind the fans up at this point? Mauricio Suleiman, everyone's saying, what a character he is. Are they trying to wind people up here? What are they trying to do? Is this to try and build attention for this joke of a fight? Is that what this is going to do? Because it's not bloody working. It's not working. It's not going to get people to buy me. It's getting people talking about the fight. Surely it's not going to get people wanting to bloody buy it because, they're switching whether it's for the bloody title or not. I don't know if it is a strategy on trying to get people to talk more about it because they know it's a joke fight. But, whatever they're trying to do, I don't know. But, yeah, Caballero's been done dirty here. He'll get the fight after, whatever. But It's an absolute waste of time for everyone involved. It's a waste of time for the WBC, waste of time for boxing fans. Let's be real here, it is a waste of time for Alexander Usyk because he gains nothing out of this win whatsoever. For Rick Verhoeven, again, money, but other than that, he gains absolutely nothing out of this whatsoever. I mean, yeah, that's all they want out of it, though, and it's a shame, but it is what it is. It's an absolute circus, this fight, absolute circus, and the WBC are making it even more worse with their shenanigans. Honestly, it's shocking that they're involved in the first place. It's shocking what they're doing with the belts, and it's shocking that it's actually on the line. Again, it's actually on the line. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, you know, what some people smart would do. I mean, if the IBF and the WBA were smart, then they'd get their contenders going while this joke of a fight happens. Whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. But this is an absolute joke of a fight. And, you know, fair play to the IBF and WBA not being involved, but or WBO, whatever it bloody is. I think it's WBA. That Usyk's got. Because I think Fabio's got the WBO. But yeah, look, let's be honest here. Everyone's time is being wasted. Everyone's time is being wasted. And I don't know if they're going to strip Alexander Usyk, the IBF and the WBA. It would make sense if they do. No complaints from me if they do. Because, I mean, look, I said the other day in my video on this fight, if Usyk wanted to have this fight, I don't get it why, you know, he doesn't beat guys like Caballero first, Fabio Morley first, and then take this joke fight. I mean, he's always said he'd be happy with a gimmick fight, but we mean, you know, we would have wanted to see it at the end of his career, not when, you know, a bloody world title's on the line. He could have done this while the rest of the division fights out for the titles, but whatever.